Guys, it is Beyonce Day. I am so freaking excited. About to do my glam, so I thought I would film this. I'm not gonna talk through it. I'm just gonna introduce, roll the intro video, and then get to work because we're on a bit of a schedule. Okay, so let's do this glam. I'm going for a really bold, fun, fresh. Let's get glam! I am using Makeup by Mario on my face today. I absolutely love this foundation. It applies so well and the color match is really nice. I already had my primer on and a CC cream, so that's why I'm going right in, and you guys didn't see that part. I had to film something earlier in the day. You want to get a really good base going, and so I'm blending that all in, and then I'm going to follow up with my concealer. So I'm using Shape Tape Radiant and Lancôme today. I've got a long day ahead. We're going to our first party for the concert at 2:30, and I don't anticipate being home until probably 2 a.m. So I want this look to last, and I don't want to look tired. So you see I've got it all in my T-zone, under my eye area, and then I also do an angled line from my lip to my ear to create a nice contour of my cheek, which we're going to continue to build the cheek area, but I at least have that section kind of framed out. And now we are blending. I linked this two-sided brush for you guys because it is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. Blend, blend, blend. That is the key here. I'm working the product into my skin for a very flawless finish. And now we're gonna start contouring these cheekbones. So the Tarte Sculpt Tape is a liquid contour wand. I put this product just below my cheekbone and kind of work my way up towards my hairline. Don't worry if it looks a little messy. We're going to completely clean this up with a powder here in just a moment. Oops, I forgot a section, so I'm going back up. With this technique, you can also do your nose as well as your jaw for contouring. I didn't do that today, but that is an option as well. I powdered down just a little bit to get rid of some of that shine, but next I'm coming in with the Patrick Ta bronzing palette, and I use the powder on this one only. You can also use the cream if you want. I just like to use the Sculpt Tape and then the powder. Again, powdering down just to kind of get rid of any shine. We've got a long day ahead and we don't want to be shiny. I am putting eyeshadow primer on my lids so that my eyeshadow stays and does not crease. The palette I'm using right now is from Tarte Holiday last year, but I linked a very similar one that comes in a bundle because I'm using all of those products today anyway. For my base, I like to use a nice neutral tone that kind of blends in with my skin tone. And then in my crease, I came in with a little bit darker tone to add some depth to my eye. I'm gonna follow up with this Giorgio Armani liquid eyeshadow. The color on these is so rich and it's super buildable. I'm putting it in the inside corner of my eye and kind of working my way across my lid. And then I'm gonna come back with another shimmer color from this eyeshadow palette and kind of work that from the outside corner back in. I was pleasantly surprised by this product. I'm not really a liquid eyeshadow girly. I'd never really used it before, but I went out on a whim, tried it one day and fell in love, and I've been using it ever since. I'm adding that powder into that corner area and kind of working it into my eye, and that's what we have for right now. I will come back to this. I'm not finished yet. But moving on to brows, I love this DIY brow pen, also from Tarte. I use it on my brows, but I also use it to blend my lace on my wigs. It comes in 3 colors, and I have several on hand at all times. I believe I'm using the deepest shade on my brows right now, and then I'm coming back in with that double-sided brush just to clean up the area a little bit. Also coming down the bridge of my nose. There's leftover concealer on here, so I like to keep these around during my glam to clean up as I go. Now the Glow Tape wands, these are fantastic. I'm using Tarte, but Charlotte Tilbury also has great options as well. We're still building that beautiful cheekbone, so now I'm adding some highlight, and I really love this color. It's kind of like that rosy, coppery pink color. Really, really pretty. This double-sided brush is another essential that I love as well. Then I'm coming back on top of that Glow Tape with the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt. This product is incredible. You really don't need a lot. A little bit goes a very long way. I really want my cheeks to pop tonight, so we're going all out with these products and just blending, 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 building, 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 so that when I turn to the side, it's like, hello cheek, hello cheekbone. I feel like you can never have too many brushes. I will be sure to link this one as well. It's a good one. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something, so I'm adding a little silver, a little touch of silver in the corner of my eye. Again, that's by Armani. I'm doing a little setting spray, and now moving back to the eye. This is where I'm going to kind of build the lower lash line. I'm going with kind of a dark, smudgy line at the bottom of my eye. So I'm just using a darker color from the same eyeshadow palette. I started using a liner at first, and I was like, no, that's not the vibe I'm going for. I really want it to be powdery, and so I'm using eyeshadow. I got a smaller brush, and I'm working it up. I added like a little underline angle. Love that. And it's gonna look really nice once I add the lashes in. So I'm going back over to the other side and doing the same thing, and we're making our way. Hey, I don't know how many times I've powdered so far, but let me tell you, this makeup lasted the entire night at Beyonce. Can never have too much. And what I love about the Huda Beauty is that it doesn't take away from your glow. It just kind of soaks up that shine. So I'm going over some of the shiny areas on my face, and then I'm going to use those same highlighter brushes that I was using previously, because they still have product on them, just to make sure the cheeks are still popping, you know. From here, it is time to do lashes. One thing I want to note on these lashes, I love a half lash. If you're a lash expert, you probably don't need this, but if you're like a beginner or you struggle with putting on a full strip, try a half lash. It has been a game changer for me. These are very subtle, but you can also do like very dramatic ones. I didn't really want like super dramatic eyes, but I love a half lash. Now I'm coming in with the shade Honeysuckle on this lip balm. It's linked, and then I just couldn't resist. We're adding a little bit more to my cheek. This is the Fenty Beauty Penny for Your Thoughts, and then that's the mascara that I use. It's linked below. I didn't film myself putting it on for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that's the makeup look. Now it's time to glue this wig down. It was just kind of on my head, but we've got a busy night ahead, and I want to make sure that the wig is secure. This is a glueless wig. I do want to note that, but I am just gluing down right in the front just to make sure that we are super duper secure. So I put the Got To Be glued right on my forehead. I blow dry it, let it get a little tacky, and then I adjust my wig to the area. I personally only do the front area, but you of course can glue down as much as you want. Since mine is glueless and there are straps in the back that help secure it, just gluing down that front part to make sure that I'm super duper in place all night long is what I'm doing. And then I come back over with the blow dryer again, just to really secure and dry that glue. Wig is in place. She's looking good. Now I've got to shape it to my head because it certainly is not right now. I'm using the Oribe, I hope that's how you say it, heat protectant spray, and then this hot comb I actually just got from Amazon, but I've used it so much. It's probably top 5 one of my most used Amazon purchases year to date. Using a hot comb and combing it through my hair, using the front and the back, and really just shaping it to my head is what helps make sure that it looks as good as possible. My hairstylist and wig maker taught me this trick, and I've been doing it ever since, so I wanted to make sure to share that with you. Once it's shaped, I usually will go over and just curl the ends. Of course, if I'm doing like a full big curl, then I'll probably wait and shape it to my head at the end, but I'm just curling the ends for tonight's glam. There's a quick photo of me from the party. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.